What's up, you guys? It's Sarah here, and today I'm back with another video. So today is the day I finally do the story time about how I almost died at Taco Bell. And no, this is not clickbait. This actually happened. So you're a tough guy, like a really rough guy, just can't get enough guy. Duh. I really need to stop. Before we get on with the video, guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video if you want. Also, don't forget to follow me on my social media. My Instagram and Twitter are both at @HarrisSamuel. I'll put them in the description box below. And without any further ado, let's get on with the video.
Keep your heartbeat beating, go on, breathing.
Okay, I don't really know how to start this video. First of all, I want to thank you guys for your patience. I said I would do this video when I got to 50k subscribers, and I'm almost at 54k. The reason for that is I filmed a ton of videos before I got to 50k, and then I wanted to put those up before, and then I've just been wicked busy. I graduated, I went to Florida, I got a new puppy, I can't breathe. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys for your patience. Sorry I suck at my job. Before I start with the story time, I want to let you guys know that this is kind of a mature topic. I wouldn't watch this if you're younger than, I don't know, if you're young and you think you're not mature enough. If you think you have to ask your mom for permission to watch things, then probably don't watch this.
Viewer discretion is advised.
So this was in October of 2013. I mean, not 2013, October of 2015. I went away to college for one semester, and my friend Morgan went to a college and she lived there. So the plan was my friend Sam and I were going to go to her dorm, and we were going to go to a club and get drunk. Keep in mind, I don't do this often at all. I'm not a person that likes to go clubbing. I don't care for it. I'd rather be watching Netflix, or I'd rather be by myself or hanging with my friends, low-key doing something else. I don't like partying at all. I'm just not that kind of person. I'm very introverted. When I go out, it's really rare. That's why it's funny that I almost died when I did go out. So we went to her dorm and we got ready. We got some Panera. You don't want to drink on an empty stomach. Keep in mind that I think I was 19. I was 19, about to turn 20 the next month, so we were underage drinking.
Do you think that doing alcohol is cool?
Obviously, people do it all the time in college. It's not an unknown thing. I don't condone it. If anything, this is a lesson. Don't do it. Yeah, sometimes I did do it, and I'm usually pretty responsible when I do drink. So yeah, we got ready, and some of Morgan's roommates and friends were also coming with us. So we were getting ready, and then one of Morgan's friends comes in bawling her eyes out. One of her family members passed away, and so she was so upset. We felt really bad. We almost didn't go out after that, which I guess that should have been a sign. Maybe don't go out tonight. Obviously, we didn't want to leave her and just abandon her to go to the club while she's grieving. But she ended up going home to be with her family, so we could go out. Keep in mind, as we were getting ready, I was like, ugh, I don't want to go. This is my worst nightmare. One of my quotes was, "How long does clubbing take?" Yeah. So the time was coming where we had to leave. We were actually kind of rushing. So we started drinking, and I think we were drinking vodka.
2 shots of vodka. Then one.
I think we were drinking straight vodka, if I had to remember. We were drinking in cups just because we wanted to get out of there fast. I don't remember anything. The last thing I remember is taking a sip of vodka in the dorm room, and when I woke up, I was in the hospital. So I blacked out, apparently. I don't know how. I didn't think I drank that much. My friend said, "Sarah, you didn't even drink that much. You drank more before that and you were fine." So I still don't understand it. It was just weird how I went from feeling okay to all of a sudden blacking out. There was no in between. So I guess I volunteered to hold their purses and their wallets. And we got in the cab, and apparently I spilled the purse everywhere. Everyone's shit just went everywhere. And so my friend picked it up and was like, "Sarah, you good?" And I don't know what I said. I don't remember anything. So we get to the club. I don't know how we got in because we were underage, but we just walked in.
Walk into the club what up? I got a big I'm just pumped. I bought some shit from a thrift shop.
Also keep in mind, this is a city and not the safest city in the world. So we went to the club, and after, I guess, I don't even know how long it was, but eventually my friends who I really knew, Sam and Morgan, and my friends who I really knew, I didn't really know Morgan's roommates, but I think I was with them, and I was with the roommates and her other friends and Sam's friend, and I think Morgan and Sam went to the bathroom, and when they came out I was gone. So they were like freaking out. They were asking everyone if they have seen me. I wasn't in the club. They went outside to ask if anyone has seen me. Like, I wasn't there. I left the club, which is so dangerous. It was a creepy city. I'm a 5'3" girl by myself walking drunk in the streets. I don't know if I walked on the sidewalk. I could have gotten hit by a car. I could have gotten kidnapped. I could have gotten seriously hurt. I could have walked off a freaking bridge. Like, I could have done anything that put myself in danger. And I freaking walked to Taco Bell. Apparently I fell in the parking lot and I hit my head really hard. I had like a big welt. I don't know how long I was laying there in the Taco Bell parking lot. Some nice guy found me, apparently, called 911 and gave me an ambulance. Someone could have hit me, could have like literally ran over me in the parking lot. I was laying there like a corpse with a head injury. It's really scary to think about. I can't believe that happened to me. So apparently I got an ambulance ride. I remember I woke up in the hospital and I was in the hallway. Like, I was in the stretcher in the hallway, and there was actually like another drunk girl behind me. And I remember I pinched myself because I didn't know if I was dreaming, because I was also really still drunk, sedated. I wasn't really scared. I think it was good that I was drunk because I wasn't as scared. I was really calm. And I remember I pinched myself really hard and I was like, am I dreaming? What is happening? I was literally Snapchatting random people and I was like, hospital life, like what was I doing? Like, I literally like just knew I was in the hospital. Oh, I was also like really crying at this point. I think there was like some pictures and there's like just tears streaming down my face. I'm just like bawling my eyes out because like I knew I was in the hospital, but I also was in a good mood. Like, I remember not being scared, but I kept crying. I also remember I tried to get a doctor's attention and I was like, where am I? And I couldn't get the words out because I was so drunk. And I was like, where am I? And he was like looking at me. He was like, what? And he just walked away because he literally couldn't understand what I was saying. But meanwhile, my friends Sam and Morgan were freaking out. They were bawling their eyes out. They thought I was dead. They didn't know what was happening. They had no idea. They were also really drunk. So, and my friends were also texting me and were trying to get a hold of me, and I wasn't reaching out. But I finally Snapchatted one of Sam's friends and I told her what hospital I was at, luckily. So she told Sam. They got a cab to come to the hospital. But I had their purses and wallets and all of that. So they didn't have any money to pay the cab driver. So the cab driver was not letting them go. She was like, I'm gonna call the police, like, you don't have money to pay this cab. And they were like, listen, our friend has her wallet, she's in the hospital, we don't know what happened to her, she could be dying, we think she is seriously injured, we don't know. And then eventually they went to like the EMT guys and they explained their situation, and I guess the EMT guy took care of it, so that's good. Like, yeah, he literally almost called the cops on them because they didn't have money to pay. And they finally like got in the hospital, and the hospital staff couldn't tell if I was there or not. They couldn't tell if I was injured. They couldn't tell anything. It's like the hospital code, you can't say a patient's information like that. So they were just bawling in the waiting room. But anyways, my friend Morgan called my mom at like 3 in the morning or like 2 in the morning. And my mom thought I was dead because Morgan was bawling. My mom was like, she's dead. Like, no parent wants that call. 2 o'clock in the morning, your friend's bawling your eyes out. You think something seriously wrong happened. So my mom literally thought I was dead. So my mom came eventually, and I was doing stretches. Like, I used to dance. Like, I used to stretch like every night. I would be like stretching in the stretcher, lift my leg up. My mom was like, put your legs down. And I kept saying, where's McDreamy? Where's McDreamy? I'm in the hospital. I was like, where is McDreamy? Where is Derek Shepherd? If you don't know who McDreamy is, are you living under a rock? That is Grey's Anatomy iconic Derek Shepherd. I was like, I want McDreamy to take care of me. And I just kept saying that over and over again. And she's like, McDreamy's not here. He's a fictional character, you buffoon. There's also a woman that came in with shackles, and I made friends with her. I was like, hey, you okay? Like, I literally would never do this sober. I'm so shy. And she was like, yeah, I'm good. She was like, what happened? And I was like, I don't know. I fell in the Taco Bell parking lot. And she was like, oh, honey, I've been there before. She's like, I've gotten so drunk in my day too. And I'm like, yeah, I don't usually do this. And I don't know. We were just like literally talking about random stuff. And I just like made friends with this woman in shackles. I don't know what the hell she did that she was in shackles. But eventually they let me get up and I felt like a little better. I remember they were like walking a straight line, and I like tried so hard to walk in a straight line. I tried so hard not to slur my words so I could leave. I just wanted to leave. And so they let me go because my mom was there, and they didn't test me if I got drugged. My mom thinks I got drugged. I don't think so, because if I got drugged, it would have been at the club, and I don't remember anything from the dorm room on, you know what I mean? My mom thinks someone drugged me. And also, when you get drugged, usually that person is trying to take advantage of you, and that didn't happen to me. I just went off on my own. No one took me away. No one did that to me, thank God. So I think I just blacked out. I don't know how. I literally had like a full stomach. I ate. I didn't think I drank that much. 1 minute I was fine, the next I was blackout. Still weird. I don't know. This was also on Mean Girls Day, October 3rd, 2015.
On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was.
It's October 3rd.
Then I finally reunited with my friends in the waiting room. We were all crying. Unfortunately, I literally lost my friend's license. I lost $80, which I felt really bad about. So we were driving home and I was like, how did this happen? I was literally just watching freaking Girl Meets World last night, living my best life, eating popcorn, freaking watching Girl Meets World. I was like, this is what happens when I go clubbing. I was like, this is why I don't need to go clubbing. I don't like it. I just like started crying again and I was like, Mom, I just want a baby. I also, I love children. That sounds creepy and not in a weird way. I used to work with kids. I just love kids. I know I want to be a mom one day. So I was like, Mom, I just want a baby. I would rather have a baby than almost die in the club. And I was just saying all this crazy stuff. But the weird thing is, the next day I wasn't hungover at all. You'd think you got blackout, you would be hungover, but I wasn't. I didn't throw up. I didn't do anything. So my mom was convinced that I got drugged. She's still convinced that I got drugged. But I don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me. It's a possibility. I'm not saying it's not because the doctors didn't test me. So that was my story about how I almost died at Taco Bell. It was an experience. For me, it wasn't as traumatizing as it was for my friends and for my mom because I don't really remember anything. I was like literally sedated through the whole thing, or I don't remember. My friends thought I was dead. My mom thought I was dead. So I feel like that's the saddest part. Like I obviously wouldn't wish that on them. But yeah, I'm okay. So it's an ongoing joke now between like my friends and I that I almost died at Taco Bell. Every time we see a Taco Bell, I'm like triggered. I literally thought about it the next day and I was just like, holy shit, like I could have easily died. One wrong move and I would have been dead. So that's fun. But yeah, moral of the story, be careful, stay with your friends, stay together. Don't leave the club unattended, even though I didn't mean to. But be careful when you're drinking. I don't condone underage drinking, but I'm gonna tell the truth. That's what happened to me. Yeah, so now I'm 23 now and I drink responsibly. I'm calling my friend Sam that was there.
Hey.
Hi.
What's up?
I'm doing my Taco Bell victim video. I just said victim.
Dead. I literally, whenever somebody's like, can I call you? I'm like, oh my god, something bad happened.
Oh, I know, because I never call you. Like, when do I call you ever?
I'm like, oh my god, she's dying.
No, oh my god. On a scale of 1 to 10, how traumatizing was Taco Bell night?
50.
50? No.
Yeah.
Oh no. I feel like no one's gonna believe this story.
No, I know.
Like, no one's gonna believe it. Okay, I just wanted to get your rating up the night.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
So yeah, she said on a scale of 1 to 10, it was 50 traumatizing for her. So that's good. How did you feel about my Taco Bell experience?
Terrifying.
Did you think I was dead?
Yeah, when the phone rang and she was hysterical, and I couldn't understand her. And then I don't know how she knew the hospital that you were in.
Because I told Sam's friend, and then they told.
Oh, okay. And then I called the hospital, and then I talked to you, and you were all goobly goop.
Yeah, I said I literally was crying, but I was also so happy.
Right. Well, in the meantime, I had texted you, and around 11:30, you said everything okay, and you didn't answer me, but I still went to sleep. And then, as I'm on my way to the hospital, at 1, you text me, everything's fine, but you were in the hospital.
Oh, so. I was in the hospital when I texted you that?
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I was on. Do you think I was drugged?
Yep.
I don't think so.
You didn't slur your words. You could walk.
I tried, but I remember trying so hard to walk in a straight line. Like, I was definitely really drunk.
No, you weren't. And then...
What?
You did not slur one word. And you also... I gave you the breathalyzer the next day, and it was 0. If you were that drunk...
Well, yeah, the next day.
Doesn't matter. You would still have it in your system.
But that doesn't make sense, because why would I be drugged if no one took advantage of me?
Did you throw up?
No, but why would I be drugged if no one took advantage of me?
You don't pass out for 4 hours.
You're not answering the question.
You don't know that somebody did take advantage of you.
Yeah, I do.
You had a hole in your jeans.
Mom, what? Yeah, it's because there was a hole in them before. There's no way. There's no way. Don't say that.
It wasn't. Or maybe it's a combination of your anti-anxiety medicine because you just started that.
It probably was my medicine combined with alcohol. Because
which you do not do, kids.
Do not do, kids. I already told them. I already was like, don't watch this if you're like a child.
And don't give your mother heart attacks. Oh. Did you tell them about the stretching?
Yeah, I said I stretched in the stretcher.
And you told them about McDreamy?
Yeah. Was that funny though?
That was pretty funny. Did you tell them about the lady that was in there?
In the shackles?
Yep.
Yep. I said I made friends with her.
Yep.
I feel like no one's gonna believe this story. Like, it sounds unbelievable.
It really is, but don't, believe it.
it actually happened.
I know.
Well, the scariest thing is I could have died so many ways walking there and then like passing out in the parking lot.
And you hit your head.
I know.
And there was literally, the hallway was full of stretchers with college kids that were drank too much.
Yeah, legit though.
You're just like you found somebody took you.
That's what I said. Thank God that guy called the ambulance.
Yeah.
Anyone could have literally kidnapped me in that parking lot. My corpse body was laying there in that parking lot. I could have gotten hit by a car. I could have gotten kidnapped.
Yep.
Just like walking in the street. Like I can't believe I wasn't hit by a car.
And you never like to go anywhere alone.
Never.
So the fact that you walked out now looking for food, man, that might be kind of.
Okay, true.
Can I hang up?
Yep. Say bye to the people.
Bye, people.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye. So today I thought I would react to Mackenzie Ziegler singing Billie Eilish, Wish You Were Gay. I freaking love Billie Eilish and her new album. I haven't stopped listening to it.